In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on December 14, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Boston Celtics. The highly anticipated Eastern Conference showdown is set to unfold on Thursday night as the Boston Celtics prepare to welcome the Cleveland Cavaliers to the electric atmosphere of the TD Garden. Just a few days ago, basketball enthusiasts witnessed an exhilarating clash between these two teams, culminating in a thrilling 7-point victory for the Celtics on their home turf. The Celtics find themselves at the summit of the Eastern Conference standings, marking an impressive start to the season, while the Cavaliers, despite a commendable recent performance, currently hover on the cusp of the play-in situation. This fixture has evolved into a compelling matchup over the past few years, offering fans a captivating display of basketball prowess. The previous encounter showcased the Celtics' ability to secure a win, setting the stage for what promises to be yet another riveting showdown for fans to eagerly anticipate. The Cleveland Cavaliers enter the contest in good form, having secured victories in 5 of their last 8 games. However, they are keen to avoid a third consecutive defeat, especially after succumbing to the Celtics in a closely contested 120-113 road loss just days ago. Despite the setback, Donovan Mitchell's impressive 29-point performance and contributions from Darius Garland and Max Strus underline the Cavaliers' resilience. Currently positioned at 9th in the Eastern Conference with a record of 13-11, the Cavaliers are nipping at the heels of the Brooklyn Nets and New York Knicks. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics ride a wave of success, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Seeking a third consecutive victory, they managed to edge past the Cavaliers in their recent encounter. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, and Derek White showcased their offensive prowess, overcoming a 15-point deficit early in the game. The Celtics' dominance at home, combined with their recent form, positions them as favorites. As the teams prepare for this rematch, the Cavaliers face challenges with key players Evan Mobley and Ty Jerome sidelined, while the Celtics closely monitor the status of Jaylen Brown, who is questionable with a sprained left ankle. The Boston Celtics emerge as favorites due to their superior performance and unbeaten home record. However, the Cavaliers, having won 3 of the last 5 games against the Celtics, present a formidable challenge. The recent competitive matchup and the Cavaliers' ability to cover the spread in 4 of the last 5 meetings suggest a more evenly contested game this time. The Cavaliers, seeking redemption after relinquishing a 15-point lead in the previous encounter, could capitalize on any absence of Jaylen Brown. The Celtics' undefeated home record contributes to their heavy favoritism, but the line appears substantial. Consequently, our full game side pick leans towards the Cleveland Cavaliers, covering the spread as underdogs. Analyzing the offensive dynamics, both teams have displayed an affinity for an up-tempo style of play. The Cavaliers, boasting a top-half ranking in field goal percentage, rely on Donovan Mitchell's scoring prowess. The Celtics, with the dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum, supplemented by Porzingis, exhibit a potent offensive arsenal. Recent trends, including the overhitting in the last 5 meetings between these teams and in Boston's last 5 games, point towards a high-scoring affair. Consequently, our full game total pick is over the projected total in anticipation of another thrilling and high-scoring contest. Chicago Bulls versus Miami Heat. This week marks an intriguing matchup between the Bulls and the Heat, with the first game set to take place on Thursday night in Miami. The Bulls recently faced a setback, succumbing to a 114-106 defeat at home against Denver on Tuesday night as plus 6.5 underdogs. Meanwhile, the Heat played a consecutive game against Charlotte on Wednesday, following their narrow 116-114 victory over the Hornets on Monday night. The Chicago Bulls, previously riding a 4-game win streak, now find themselves trying to to avoid a third consecutive defeat after the loss to the Nuggets. Coby White spearheaded the team with 27 points and 8 assists. Nikola Vucevic contributed 26 points and 16 rebounds, and DeMar DeRozan chipped in with 14 points and 5 assists. However, their collective efforts fell short as they struggled with a 41% shooting from the field and 13 of 40 from the three-point line. The Bulls faced early offensive challenges, trailing from the outset and experiencing further setbacks in the third quarter, where they conceded 35 points, falling behind by 16 points. In contrast, the Miami Heat maintained decent form, winning 4 of their last 6 games and aiming for a third consecutive victory after defeating the Hornets 115-104 in their recent home game. Duncan Robinson led the charge with 23 points, supported by contributions from Kyle Lowry, James Jacques Jr., and Jimmy Butler. The Heat showcased a 47% shooting from the field and 15 of 30 from beyond the arc, particularly excelling with 34 points in the second quarter and an explosive 35 points in the third, building a substantial lead. Both teams face injury challenges, with the Bulls missing Zach LaVine and potentially Alex Caruso, while the Heat continues without Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro. The Bulls have demonstrated resilience with a 4-2 record in their last 6 games, including notable wins against the Bucks and Pelicans. Meanwhile, the Heat have struggled with a 3-5 record in their previous 8 games. Furthermore, the Heat's key injuries, especially the absence of Adebayo, their leading scorer, have impacted their performance. Despite the Bulls and Heat having similar defensive statistics, conceding 116 and 113 points per 100 possessions, respectively, the Heat's recent home struggles and the absence of key players make this matchup more unpredictable. Despite the Heat potentially being heavy favorites with a full roster, the ongoing injuries create an opportunity for the Bulls. Our side pick leans towards the Bulls covering the spread as underdogs, anticipating a closely contested game. The Chicago Bulls are averaging 109 points on 44.6% shooting and allowing 113 points on 47.4% shooting. DeMar DeRozan is averaging 22 points and 3.5 rebounds, while Zach LaVine is averaging 21 points and 3.4 assists. Coby White is the third double-digit scorer and Nikola Vucevic is grabbing 10.5 rebounds. The Chicago Bulls are shooting 36.3% from beyond the arc and 78.5% from the free throw line. The Chicago Bulls are allowing 37.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.8 rebounds per game. The Miami Heat are averaging 113 points on 47.1% shooting and allowing 111 points on 48.5% shooting. Tyler Herro is averaging 23 points and 5 rebounds, while Bam Adebayo is averaging 22 points and 9.9 rebounds. Jimmy Butler is the third double-digit scorer and Duncan Robinson is grabbing 2.8 rebounds. The Miami Heat are shooting 39% from beyond the arc and 84% from the free throw line. The Miami Heat are allowing 38% shooting from deep and are grabbing 41 rebounds per game. Considering the significant injuries on both sides, there's a notable impact on scoring for teams that don't have a high scoring average to begin with. The Heat's limited field goal attempts and both teams averaging 40.3 field goals made per game suggest a potentially low-scoring affair. With Miami ranked 25th in pace and the Bulls at the bottom at 30th, the game's tempo is expected to be slow. Notably, the under has prevailed in 4 out of the last 5 meetings between these teams. Therefore, our full game total pick favors under the projected total. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.